Wagwan people, welcome to Well Past Podcast. I'm Denzel.
And Denzel and Devereka.
And this is a show where we talk about wealth,
all things wealth,
military, lifestyle,
everything, money problems,
everything.
All
right, yeah. So this episode we're gonna talk about Maslow's
hierarchy of needs.
All right, there we go. So if any one of you guys know about it, I think this episode would be interesting to you, and you can actually share your opinions on YouTube when you see this video.
Please let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And if you disagree, that's even good too.
Yeah, true. So. We can just have a conversation about it. Who knows? We can even have a part 2. So yeah, you ready to start it off?
Yeah, and before we start, disclaimer: this is just a discussion. Don't have to. It's not too serious. Please don't take it too personal. Please don't take it too serious. It's just a discussion. And you're free to have your opinion. Denzel is free to have his opinion. I'm free to have my opinion. That doesn't mean anybody's right or wrong. It's just a conversation.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Basically.
And drop your response, opinions, disagreement or agreements in the comment section of or social media, YouTube. Anything, yeah.
All right. Yeah, so start off. Let's go. A good while now we're not playing rock, paper, scissors in a long while. But next episode, start.
You want to do it?
No, let's go. No.
So we were trying to find a topic. Like sometimes it is difficult to find a topic to talk about.
Yeah.
So, just trying to be transparent with you guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what can we talk about that's different and that might be interesting? And then I remembered from this week's class, we talked about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. In a marketing class, so we're talking about that. So I figured a lot of people out there like psychology. So that's something I learned in psychology. A lot of people say they learned this in psychology as well. So Maslow, which is a person, a scientist, whatever you want to call him. So his name is Abraham Maslow, and he created something called the hierarchy of needs. So what it is a triangle. So you know how the triangle is? It's skinny up top and it's wide on the bottom. And how he's saying that these different things you need to achieve. And the more you achieve, the higher up you go. And I had some little disagreement about what he had in the different parts of the triangle. And Denzel did the same thing.
In the order of the triangle.
Yeah, in the order of it. Yes, thank you. So it's 5 different levels. So you have the bottom, the second, it keeps going up to the top. So think of a pyramid. So you want to break it down to them?
You have it right there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah. So for the first, right, so we're starting from the bottom to the top. So the first one from the bottom.
But first of all, where you're getting this information from? We like to get
I think
facts.
it's Simply Psychology.
Yes.
Simplypsychology.org. This is where we're getting the information from. Sorry, as I said, it's a pyramid, as she said, and they start from the bottom to the top. So the bottom one, the first one is psychological needs. It is psychological needs is, as you know, is like air, water, food, shelter, sleep,
things you can't sleep,
clothing, and reproduction. That's what they have here. Second one is safety needs.
Wait, it's physiological needs.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah, yes. Right.
So physical needs.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I have my glasses. Safety needs is the second one. Personal security, employment, resources, health, property. The third one is...
So break it down. So the first thing you talk about is air, food, water. Can't live without that.
Yeah.
And the second one you talk about is...
personal security.
So,
safety.
It's have to simplify for somebody else. Just... make sure you have a shelter,
basically a home. Yeah, somewhere, you feel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the second one. The third one is love and belonging, which is friendship, intimacy, family, sense of connection.
So companionship, family, spouse.
Basically say
friends.
love and belonging. So that's what it basically means.
Yeah.
All right. Esteem, which is respect, self-esteem, status, recognition, strength, and freedom.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Keep going.
So, with esteem, it's just basically saying, if you have self-esteem, respect for yourself, recognition, your status. Yeah, basically.
That's a big thing right there.
Yeah. The fifth one, the last one is self-actualization, which is desire to become the most that one can be. That's it. So, we are gonna share our own opinions pertaining to that. Like if we agree with this pyramid, if we do we agree with everything in order.
Yeah, and that's the order.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to break down, like we were watching a video on YouTube that broke it down some more.
Mm-hmm.
So we can talk to you guys about it. You want to
You can
talk
start.
about it?
We can start first.
So
you
pretty
were more
much,
into it.
pretty much it's saying that.
You want it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So I can reference it.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
pretty
gave
much
you.
it's saying that you shouldn't go for the fifth one first.
Mm-hmm.
Go for the first one, and go for the second one.
And what was the fifth one again?
Self-actualization, which is desire to become the most that one can be.
Mm-hmm.
So you must first make sure you have food, water, shelter. Then you have safety, personal security, employment, resources, health, property. Then it's saying that next you can have love after you have all those things. Then you can look for love and friendship and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, then you can really think about your self-esteem. And then after you think about all of that, then you can think about your self-actualization, which is yourself. You know?
Yeah.
Which has to do with confidence and all that.
Mindset.
I don't agree with
it. All right. So, all right. Let me see how I would set that list.
I feel like this is how we were taught, and this is how we were grown or groomed to be. This is what society tells us that we should go off of. This is what education and schooling. I'm talking about primary and secondary education, not even college, but primary and secondary education. That's just how society push it.
Yeah, because for instance, like with the pyramid, right?
Yeah.
When you talk about like right, we have psychological needs, the next one is safety and all those stuff. All right, back like growing up is like you were taught like in school as well, you were taught like, okay, boom, get an education. Then after you get an education, you get a job. Then after you get a job, you get a house. Then you get a family. Then you will feel at peace with yourself, like you feel whole and all those stuff, like accomplished. We see it now. We're really
that's not true happiness.
Yeah, that's not true happiness. And what do you? And that's that. All right.
I was gonna say add on to that continuation where when you retire now, then you can work on things that you're passionate about,
which is
and things and work on yourself and travel and do things that you like.
Yeah, so
but you don't work on the things that you like at this moment. You achieve these things and before you do that,
So,
and that is a problem.
So that's why I was, referring to the pyramid. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't really agree with that pyramid. I would say like, for instance, psychological needs, then self-actualization.
I mean, of course, I agree with the physiological needs.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I start with the that's the first. Yeah, that's the first thing I start with.
Yeah.
Physiological needs.
You need air, you need food, you need water.
Then self-actualization. Then I would say self-esteem. Then
I think that should just be all in one.
Yeah, self-esteem and self-actualization. I thought that, but I never created that pyramid. So
it's created a long time ago.
Yeah, and after that, I would say family. Love, and then after that,
status.
No, that was safety needs.
After that, after self, family, love, and all that, then you focus on the status.
No,
in society.
So one of it was safety needs. So I'm going by
safety is the second one.
Yeah, so safety I think would be my last. I mean, who knows? I may rearrange that in a couple of years, but yeah.
The biggest thing I don't agree with, I agree with the physiological needs. Once again, that is the air, food, water, shelter.
Yeah. That's the first
sleep,
thing.
the things that your body really needs to function, right? And then safety. A lot of times you need to be safe. So I agree that safety is important. And I agree that love and belonging is important. My problem is, why is self-actualization and esteem the last things that you should worry about? I think that those should be involved in every single part of this pyramid. Not necessarily a step, but involved in every step. So with air, food, water, and shelter, okay. Air, food, water, at least your body need that to function.
Yeah. That's always,
When you talk about safety needs, employment, resources, health, and property, which is the second one, I feel like you should have self in that.
But that's why I said like, all right, take out self out of that. That's why I said I put self at the second. Just put self-actualization and what was it? Self-esteem and
esteem and self-actualization.
Put the two of them in one.
Yes.
So I will put those second. That's
because next thing is too, how can you love and want love and belonging? We all need that. But how are you gonna love somebody if you don't love yourself or you don't know who you are? Because in love and belonging, it breaks it down to friendship, intimacy, family sense of connection.
Correct.
So you're talking about maybe marriage, having a spouse or a partner, maybe having kids, your family, friendship, whatever type of friendship. Just whatever your circle is.
Yeah.
You need to, if you don't have self-esteem, self-confidence, self-actualization, know
Most
who
of
you
the
are,
time, go.
you're probably gonna struggle in those other
Exactly.
parts.
And then you remember we even talk about mental health. That plays a major.
That's the next thing I was like, where's mental health?
That plays a major,
And I'm
major
guessing the
part.
mental health is a self-actualization and esteem.
Yeah.
Why is that last?
That's, as you said, that's how we were taught, And now we grew up now and we realize, that's one of the most important things that we need to,
Yes.
know yourself. We hear it, especially like when you listen to like reggae music. Nowadays, like our friends that you talk about Kabaka Pyramid or you talk about Janine. Jesse Royal. Well, Janine, one of Janine albums was
Note to Self.
Note to Self. That was, let me tell you. Yeah. I know it's off topic, but yeah. But yeah, you talk about self-actualization. But yeah, as I said, that's the second after I know this is going to be a real. This is going to be a real. Laugh, man, laugh. Oh my God. Physiological needs. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Congratulations.
First, and then self-actualization and esteem, I would put together and put it at second. And then love, deal with the family, wife, friendship. And
any form of love and belonging.
And the next one, safety needs. That's how I would put it.
I just feel like that's the mental thing that they put in us. And I was saying to Denzel before, recording this, that it reminds me of the American dream. Like, we're all chasing. And ultimately what we're chasing is status. And when we were digging deeper into this, status is esteem, the fourth step out of the 5 steps. And that it breaks down to respect. We want to be respected.
Yeah, we all want to be respected.
And one of the ways that we expect to be respected by the material things, the type of car we drive, where we live, the neighborhood we live in, who are we friends with, our connections, how much money we have.
Oh, you remember what protege say? In Jamaica, the status say what?
Salary. Yes. So, and then it says self-esteem. So a lot of us think that these material things will boost our self-esteem. And I think it will temporarily.
Yeah. I will agree that it will. But as
not
you said,
for long.
Temporarily.
You never buy a car and you say, yes, the car nice and it smells. You have that new car smell. And you feel good. And you feel hype and everything. And give yourself 6 months. So
you feel like you just want to change the car because the car not give you the same feeling anymore.
It become more, you get used
to it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like and that's what some people do as well, even when you talk about the car, right? Some people will buy a car and just for status, just to show off, just to feel like, yo.
We all do it.
Boom. Yeah, we all do it, yes. But to feel like, yo, I'm the man, I'm the woman, or whatever, boom. Then after 6 months, as she said, feel it the same no more. Then you feel like you want to go back to your next vehicle.
Then you see a friend with the same car, you start be like,
hey.
So we all chasing self-esteem and status. We want to look good and feel good and, feel on top of the world, right?
Yep.
So we're all doing all these different steps to get to that level. So it reminds me of the American dream because, one, I'm not going to talk about the physiological air, food, and water. That's natural.
Yeah, that's natural. Yeah, right? That's you need that.
But under the safety, talk about houses and employment and resources. Those are things that we chase with our status, the type of job we have, how much money we make, where we live. That's the safety needs. So we chase the house, which is nothing is wrong. We're not saying nothing is wrong, but we're just showing you the method. We chase the house and we chase that whatever particular job we want, the dream job, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, which it's kind of backwards. A lot of times we try to get married before we get the house. But let's say you get the house and you get the job and you work hard for all these things, right? They look for that love and belonging. Maybe you get a partner, a spouse. Maybe you try to be a part of this friendship group. Even though you know it's not good for you to be a part of it. But you know that it will make you look a certain way.
Got you. Yeah.
And be a part of that clique or that circle. Then after that, you feel like you achieved the house, the person that you want to be with, the car, the circle. Then you feel like your self-esteem is, getting there. And then say after you get all of that,
that's when
work on yourself, self-actualization. And the clip that we watched, sorry,
Yes,
spoke
man.
about
Yes, man.
spoke about like maybe that's when you probably retire, give to charity, do things that you like to do. A lot of people they always say they want to retire and travel.
Yeah.
Spend time with grandkids if you have grandkids or family or whatever it is. And I feel like we should leave that to last.
True.
So it reminds me of the American dream, because when you come to America, we talk about the American dream. What are we focusing on?
Status, and
Status, money, big house.
material, mostly material things, And I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. But as she said, and as I said, self.
Yes, I feel like the self-esteem and the self-actualization is what's really. I don't really agree where it is. That should not be last. Which in reality, that's what it is.
And it's so funny because, like, all right, for instance, when you talk about self, right, and self-actualization, right, and this is why I say psychological, physiological needs, then self. Now, self with me, I'm just sharing me as an experience. When I have this belief that, hey, whatever I put my mind to, me can achieve. So guess what I start to do? Work hard towards that now. When me start work hard towards that and build that self-confidence, start to respect myself. Self also include what you call it, dieting, your intake for you,
Self-prioritizing.
So that also help to build the confidence, what you feel like.
It says desire to become the most that one can be. Yes.
It also that builds the confidence.
Yeah.
But growing up, as you said in the beginning, that we were taught this way of like, okay, so physiological needs, safety needs, love, esteem, self-actualization. So with all of that now, they tell you that, okay, with all of that, when you get all of that now, that's when you start to feel confident in yourself. That's when you start to believe in yourself. You feel like you reach.
Much people here achieve all these things and are not happy.
Exactly. That's why I said that.
What makes them happy? When they actually do time, things that they're passionate about. And you hear about doctors retiring or quitting their job to become painters.
Yeah.
Cooks. Take care of kids.
Because it's what they're as it said that, like, you remember, like, growing up is like, okay, it's been drilling you, like, okay, yo, go for this career, go for being a doctor, the lawyer, whatever it is. But in yourself, you're not happy, say, that's what you actually want to do. Now, as I said with the doctor, we know a lot of people that, leave them careers and go to different things, painting, construction,
passion projects,
passion, so yeah.
Because in the end, when they look at it, they were all these years in these fields. If they're not passionate about it, and yes, they have the money, but they're miserable.
Yeah, yep, that's true. Man, we see that. That's why I stick to what I love, God, take a stress.
I just feel like the priority is not lining up.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think that this priority that they have where with Maslow's hierarchy of needs is what society is dealing with, and what is causing a lot of mental issues now, because people are realizing they're doing things they're not happy about.
Yeah.
They deal with unnecessary stress that they could have avoided. If they only knew, they would have done things different.
Yeah.
Now they're hearing mental health. Oh, what is mental health? You know what? Let me go look up on mental health. Something, I feel stressed all this time. I never know why I feel stressed. And I'm feeling stressed and don't know that I'm feeling stressed.
So
maybe I should have prioritized this. Maybe I should have spent more time sleeping.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have spent more time with my family. Or worst case scenario, you either don't live long enough for certain things, or you have loved ones that pass on and you don't get to spend the time that you wanted because you were chasing some of these
all
things.
of those stuff. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, in essence, as we always say, balance.
Yeah. Yep.
Involve the self-actualization and esteem with everything else.
Don't
leave it for last.
I agree with that. And even when you talk about, as we say, we're going to talk about mental health in this, because as we say, mental health deal with self-actualization. The part that you just said, that mental health wasn't big for a while, like it wasn't really spoken about. All right, so remember the other day when I told you I spoke to my cousin. I always have a story with cousin, right? And I was telling him about what I was going through. he didn't know that there was a name for like feeling sad and, depression. He never knew about depression. Anxiety, he never really knew about because he never really have a name attached to it, back home we just say, yo, me just feel away, or me just
and we spoke about this couple episodes back where we said mental health wasn't in our vocabulary.
Yeah. What was? Oh Lord have mercy! You're mad. You're sick. Your head not go. Not a joke thing, but you have to laugh about it. Yeah. So I missed my train of thought about what was
your cousin.
Yeah. So when you tell me all those stuff, and I was explaining to him like, yo, anxiety is this, depression is this. So he was like, yo, so you mean to tell me, say I've been going through this all this time, and there was information about this, that I never knew about because one, it wasn't spoken about to us, Well,
you don't even know what to look up. I feel away. Hey Google, I feel away.
You imagine you type in Google like, I'm going mad. Oh Lord have mercy.
You don't.
I'm
sure if you look it up, it's there.
I always learn, do not, whatever symptoms you're feeling, do not.
I do it anyway.
And then stress out yourself.
Well, I don't really stress out myself. Like, you have to just know where you can handle.
Yeah, sometimes you say, you have this mark on your hand and Google tell you, say, you're dead.
I have heart attack. You probably go to the hospital.
Yeah, you remember that time I was feeling the pain and when you tell me that, I had to just relax myself and calm myself because, I swear, like, yo, this is it. But I know we're straight off topic though.
That's okay. That's all right.
So, as you can see, we don't really agree with
the flow
of Maslow's hierarchy, pyramid
of
where
the opposite of want.
Need.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus. Tired. Yeah, I don't really agree with it, but hey, let's talk about it. I mean, share your opinion on YouTube and, Instagram. I know a lot of you always message us on Instagram, So, yeah, we really
and we just hit 500 followers.
Yeah. We need to have a party.
Drop a tune.
500 followers with it. 500 followers with it. Me say 500 followers with it. Me say 500 followers with it. Me say 500 followers with it. And we are go up. Yeah, and we are go up 600 today. Yeah, and
in night.
Yeah,
in night.
Yeah, but
tell a friend to follow us and subscribe and share.
Yeah, subscribe, share, like the whole of that. Listening in your car. Send us
we have
videos.
somebody to shout out.
Oh,
go ahead and look them up.
My name again.
Come on.
No, I literally
get fired enough.
I forgot.
That's
honestly.
why I'm here.
Yeah, I know. We said we were gonna.
In
talk
the meantime,
about
while Denzel is looking up that, like we always said before, if you have a business, you have something that you're working on, you have something for us to advertise for you. You have a clothing company, something, whatever it is. Reach out to us, DM us. I don't know. Reach out to us on one of the platforms and let us know. And we will drop our information below. We can drop it into the podcast. We can also talk about it into the podcast. We are here to support the community and share all the information. So you pass it on to me. Take care, man.
All right. So
you got this.
This episode, yeah, we'd like to shout out what's his name? Lamar Clark on this book called that's
hashtag. I mean is Instagram.
Lamar Clark.
Okay.
That's it. That's
Spell
what
it
I
out.
that's no, sorry. It is Fresh Boss _ Lemmy. So Fresh Boss BOS _ Lemmy LEMME. And he has this book called Money Mastery: The Secret to Wealth. So, he's talking about teaching individuals how to start a profitable business, how to accumulate real wealth by tapping into stock market locally and internationally, and how to save your hard-earned money, plus many more. The book is not on Amazon yet.
But you can reach out to him.
Yes. you can reach out to him just to get a copy. Again, his Instagram is freshboss_Lemmy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he reached out to us a couple weeks ago, I think. It's a couple weeks, maybe a week or two,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
And he wanted us to share his stuff. So, like we said, we were going to share your stuff if you DM us. So he wanted us to share this book, and here we are sharing this book. I'll drop his Instagram handle while we're talking about this if you're watching on YouTube. Other than that, Denzel repeated it about 3 times.
Yeah, so
you got that.
but still have to do it.
Yeah. I think that's it. It's a quick
Yeah,
one.
this is a quick episode. Yeah, just something that we just research, as you said, and we're just sharing our opinions. And as I said, share your opinions with us,
Please.
Yeah, we like that. We like the feedback. Yeah. All right, baby. You want to close out?
No.
Yeah, close out. Let's go.
Stay safe and remember, go for it.
All right. Bless up for us.